Right. Right, Van. Don't value that opinion too highly. This is Frontline Logistics. A logistics game. It's dead on the front line. What's the tilt shift effect? It's the only visual option. Not down a bit. I have it off anyway, so let's unchangeable call sign Cinderella. Perfect. Combat intensity at engagement zone. Oh, demo version has fixed options. Show tutorial content. God, yes. You were originally in a logistics officer in the 703rd Urban Assault Brigade. After a sudden airstrike, your unit suffered heavy losses. You're the only surviving officer in your company. According to the original plan, the remaining forces were supposed to rendezvous at a designated location, but the situation is rapidly okay. Cinderella, this is a pumpkin carriage. As planned, the new command system, Raven, like the name, remote aerial vehicle engagement network, is now under your command, and the relevant permissions have been registered. Long story short, I'm going to give a brief introduction. Hey, Big Handball, how's it going? Got it. Alright, WASD. This is a pixel art game. Yeah, mouse wheel to the zoom. Cool. Click the corresponding buttons or space 1, 2, 3 to adjust the game speed. Click on the unit tag. Okay. Select the unit, click on the tile to select where the unit, and click on the tile to select an area where the unit is located. The lower part is the command bar representing the available interaction commands for the currently selected object. This will provide tips in the future. We know troops are currently in poor condition, but the situation is critical and the frontline troops can only hold out for 2 more days. You must be ready within 48 hours. After this, we believe that with your experience and ability, you can make the independent decisions. It's also why the higher command has decided to entrust you in command of Raven. Oh, that cleared up. Okay, nice. I was wondering about that. Not too bad, but not too bad. Battlefield 6 is hopefully unpacking in the background. Continue doing that in the background, please. Let me just double check that it's still doing that. Yeah. Alright, a long march has left your troops extremely exhausted due to the hasty evacuation. Your unit lacks sufficient weapons, ammunition, and food, let alone other supplies. Fortunately, scouts have discovered an empty village with all the buildings intact. And everyone is getting excited. After days of travel, tonight you can finally sleep under a roof. The village ahead has been confirmed safe by a recon team. You can operate it as a temporary FOB. Supplies will be gathered here and delivered to units within range. Even a single extra bullet will help them hold out longer. Connected supplies will be automatically stored in the FOB's warehouse, quietly awaiting the next distribution. Okay, firstly, find a suitable FOB to settle in. Select any village where a recon team is located to establish a FOB. Got it. So if this is the front line, I kind of want to pick this one. Or is it going to make me select this one? Okay, you're ready. But what are we doing here? The encyclopedia. No fuel reserve. Oh, dumbass. Click on a building located at recon team. Gotcha. Okay, barracks office can equip the current FOB with dedicated personnel to assign tasks and plan construction for the FOB. Since the power in the war zone was cut off early in the war, generator has become an essential item for establishing barracks office, right? Can be occasionally found in civilian houses or factories, but is extremely scarce. Once built, the name of the FOB will change according to its purpose, becoming a true operational node. Just happened to find a generator in this house. Okay, cool. Click anywhere within the FOB area to open its interaction. Find the personnel facilities tab. Click the barracks office. Let me click there. Find the personnel facilities tab. Finding the barracks, right? Core of the FOB. No building cost. Need one officer. Must be placed within a fixed building. Okay. Building ruggedness requirement bad. Construction time within the hour. Then it has a couple of material requirements. I'm going to throw the barracks over here, actually. All right. That is building then, I guess. It's going to take an hour. Oh, never mind. Establishing barracks offices in the FOB is no longer a temporary outpost, but a small forward base with multiple expansion potentials. To further develop the FOB, you must deploy more station troops to gather more supplies. First, transfer part of the manpower from our logistics supply hub over. Someone with a logistics command background, you understand that the key to war lies in logistics. Soldiers need food and rest, and vehicles require fuel and maintenance. This vast system depends on countless logistics personnel positioned in the second line to operate. However, since the current personnel organization has been completely disrupted, you have no choice but to reassign some squads from combat to logistics. Yeah, your actual combat squads will be used to do the logistics. I like a unit stationed here. I guess there's, what, 8 men in each of them, 4 in that one. After selecting the unit, right-click within the range of the newly built FOB to move it to there. Okay, we'll move it to there, like. So yeah, they're on the way over. Well, we have a couple of rifle squads, recon teams, and an artillery team. Oh, they actually have to push through the vehicles. That's interesting. Whenever a combat team moves to a new FOB, it'll be stationed there. At this time, the team, whether eating or resting, can benefit from the facilities in the current FOB. When the team is reassigned to a logistics team, they will carry out the current FOB's logistic dispatch tasks according to priority. Now, in order to provide additional logistics personnel to the newly established FOB, you need to reassign the recently arrived unit as a logistics team. Click here to quickly jump to the FOB where the unit is currently stationed. Press or hotkey R to reassign it as a logistics team. Now, where is that though? Ah, I had the wrong thing selected. So we can change this here to a logistics team. After selecting unit, use the switch button at the bottom of the screen or hotkey. Oh, well, that would have been handy. hotkey or to switch a squad to a role between combat and logistics team. You can distinguish their current role from the tag to the left side of the unit. Unit's badge, okay. Grand. Yeah, and you can see here that they're actually now a green squad here. They're driving around in a standard pickup truck. Combat team, the squad receives your direct command, moving to designated areas to carry out combat, occupation, search, and other tasks. When on standby and not in combat, they will rotate rest automatically. Lovely. Through logistic settings, arrange schedules and task priorities to automate logistic dispatch tasks as resource collection, such as resource collection. By default, they can only operate within our frontline, which I presume is when we can zoom out, we'll have a look. Facility work group, a squad automatically formed after a facility within FOB is completed, responsible for managing. So you can see down here, there's a logistics team. I think they're in the barracks there. They don't participate in anything else. Yeah, they're in the barracks there. And the UI indicator of facility work group is normally hidden in case of emergencies. Requiring direct command of the group, you can use sound stop alarm to restore its UI indicator display. I have no idea what that is, but we'll have a look at that later. As the construction of the FOB progresses, the possibilities in your hands suddenly expand. And for an acting company commander newly appointed to the front line, this burden seems almost too heavy. You're eager to prove yourself and live up to your current position. Just when you're at a loss, you glance back at the group of weary soldiers behind you. Yes, perhaps bowl hot soup and a good night's sleep are exactly what you need right now. Notice there are still many intact vegetable gardens next to the civilian houses. Perhaps you can harvest a lot of fresh ingredients. Your troops are in desperate need of a hot meal to boost morale. Soldiers always complain that the terrible rations in their hands keep them from starving, but they don't fill them up. Some of the supplies you were carrying were damaged during the march, and it would be a shame to simply throw them away. Fortunately, there should be some useful Isarian materials to collect in the village or town. Someone suggests setting up a logistics collection department and assigning personnel to essentially dismantle the collected materials. Pause that. I'll be back real quick, guys. Just have to go AFK. All right, sorry about that. Mateo, how's it going? What's this game about? Well, we're still learning, but it is basically logistics. Oh, interesting. What's this? Oh, God, we're gonna have to look at everything. Logistics on the front line. So yeah, here's the actual front line. So the enemy are up here somewhere, and we're gonna try and figure out. We have recon units out here. Oh, wow, it's actually a lot bigger than I thought. Okay. Holy crap. But yeah, basically there's going to be like in-depth logistics at the back of this. You're supporting your combat units on the front line. We're just learning here now. Find and unlock the Army Collection Department and Mess Hall in Army Policy. Okay. Army Artillery Support. Unlock the Material Collection Department. The Mess Hall. Oh, so it's giving us the little tooltip, and then afterwards it's giving us the actual tutorial message. Yeah. So we've unlocked the Material Collection Department in the Mess Hall. Unlocks the new task. Can be scheduled for the following facilities: furniture dismantling and recycling, mechanical equipment dismantling and recycle, quick repair kits. The Mess Hall can make firewood, hot meals, vegetable soup, nutritious stew, hearty stew, and all that. Currently, the collected supplies are still insufficient to support the expansion of the FOB. And there are still plenty of usable materials in the logistics supply hub. You can try transferring this batch of materials here. You can also mark some collection area near the newly established FOB so that the logistics team stationed there will proactively collect supplies for these areas. Okay, Battlefield 6 is ready. Let's pause here. Because don't we want to click to expand the collection area section? That one there. Sure. But don't we want to go in here and actually build that department? We do. And the mess hall. Let's build that department like up here. Oh, insufficient materials. Great. Okay. What are we missing? The nails? Probably nails. Right, so we get collection area. Select any priority. Got it. Go with 6. Drag the mouse to paint. Hold shift and drag to select only buildings. Well, where is the collection area then? Well, let's do this. That's in the collection area. Okay. All right. Okay. So then they're going to go off and collect materials from all these places. Cool. We don't have any off-map support. Confirming the safety of this area. Floor 1 secure. Current area secure. Fine, they're coming. Oh, they're not coming back. They're going on. The soldiers are complaining again about vehicle wrecks blocking the road. These are either civilian vehicles abandoned due to mechanical failure during evacuation, or military equipment destroyed by enemy precision strikes in the early stages of the war. Now they've all become obstacles on the path forward. And forcing your vehicles over them will cause unnecessary damage to your own vehicles. You can try using your own vehicle to tow these wrecks off the street or even try and repair them. Rear repair. A repair method available at the start of the campaign. Once the damaged vehicle is confirmed for repair, it will be transported back to the rear factory next to, or with the next day's supply convoy. Rear repair does not consume any resources, but compared to frontline repairs, it takes significantly more time. Delays also occur if the rear factory is busy or if supply routes are disrupted. Rear repair does not cost any resources. Oh yeah. When you're at a loss with a wrecked vehicle, make active use of rear repair. Capture an enemy vehicle in battle and do not need to keep it on the front line. Send it back to the logistics supply hub and confirm the recovery order at salvage and redeployment office in exchange to exchange the vehicle for GMI. Okay. So that is the currently available equipment. Okay. Pause for a second. This is our artillery team. We have an artillery team with a mortar. We have an artillery team with a 23 mil. Repairs can be divided into emergency repair and full repair. Emergency repair first or quick repair kit on the battlefield. Okay. They can undergo maintenance. Oh, right, that's... Yeah, it's maintained. That's fine. Got it. I'm going to move them up here as well. Oh, this is the wrong button. Drive them up there. So they're all secure in that. So they've picked up wood nails, lamp, grand, an old wooden table, an old wooden chair. Backpack must have enough space, right? Got it. Click an item in there and drop it. Put down. Can we use to put down wounded soldiers in the squad? Click here to expand and close the inventory. Gotcha. So we can mark these for maintenance and full repair. So if we get you over here, delete collection area. Not parking spot on it. Emergency repair, tow a vehicle. Current vehicle has no transport capability. This button will not appear. Gotcha. We pop over here. Let's tow, we'll just tow one of them. Is he setting that up or is it what? And then I'm just going to send him down here. He's taking that out of the way. He shoved that one out of the way. Okay, okay. Get him to bring that back. The boys are still doing their thing. Pop you into the woods. Discovered a basement at that location. Cool. Search for supplies. No. Unload crew equipment. Is that done now? Is that? Nope, we're still towing that. Ah, here we go. So this red pickup truck doesn't have any crew in it, so let's get rid of that for GMI recovery, I guess. Now, can we leave without towing that? No, you're still towing that. Crew equipment. Ah, okay, there it is. I'm just gonna leave it here. Roger, detached tow, we need to move up a bit further. There we go. Drop that off. We can bring you back up here for a minute. Get them to do logistics as well, I don't know. See how he passes through here. There's a bunch of supply orders for shells and diesel and first aid kits and all that. Yeah, okay. Get in there. We'll start moving another one of these. Right, so you're towing that. We're gonna go up that back, get out of the road. But maybe I shouldn't have given them such a big area, right? Because they're gonna do that whole area. Did find a generator. Canned peas. Cigarettes. Bunch of other stuff. That'll do. Drive down here. We're gonna unload the pickup truck. There we go. And then you can just head back up here. We'll let them do their thing. Light is fallen, visibility is worsened. Fortunately, the same goes for the enemy. Perhaps you can take this time to carry out some planned military deployments. Units that have not rested within the fob will not gain bonuses at stamina recovery. Okay. No target is selected. Use the fob. Or use the commands at the bottom of the screen. Set an occupied building as a temporary fob. Okay. Create a squad. Jump to the hub. We're all good. They pull in there for rest. Oh, they're unloading all the stuff, right? Yeah, they're unloading all the stuff. Cool. This will prevent logistics supply from automatically transporting supplies to our fob. Well, then we're gonna go to you and we're gonna make you a logistics. Performing logistics task. That's fine. Let them do that. Got a broken TV, armaments unlock, army policy. It was 7,000. I don't think we need the body collection. Anti-aircraft guns, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, M72 tanks. So there are going to be tanks and stuff in this as well. That's gonna be cool. Getting out of the way with that beckin' jeep. He has 2 more spots to do. Let him do that. Okay. Yeah, I probably selected way too many areas and it's taken so long because of that. Okay, now he's driving back. Oh, we're missing 1 scrap metal. There it is, when I go to place it. Yeah, we're missing a bunch of scrap metal. Okay. They're sleeping inside, right? I guess I could unload them. Unload the crew. Get them in there. I think they'll get a better rest in there, right? And they can hop back into the thing when needed. Logistic settings. Oh my. So yeah, they're currently resting, I guess. That's fine. And then like we have our recon team down here. We have a recon team over here. Oh, and then we have a recon team here and then the group in the car, right? Yeah. So I can move the recon team, right? Where do I want to move the recon team? Oh, and this is... Oh, okay, now I'm seeing... Well, this is all the stuff we don't know about. So we're good here. We know about everything. There's a gas station there. So there's areas of this town we don't know about. Oh. I don't want to click on that because I haven't gotten to that point yet. 0 intelligence, that's correct. Statistics, campaign data, nothing going on. Encyclopedia. We haven't done combat yet. Operation map usually records most of the terrain building information in the current war zone. It also marks the positions of discovered enemy and friendly forces. Distribution types of buildings in a town or village. Due to the outdated and negligent geographic mapping technology of the Isarian Republic, detailed building information still requires dispatching units for on-site recon, except for certain landmarks of or tall buildings. Okay. Yeah, this is our current map. This is where we are. So there's a lot to do on the map already. And that looks like it's going to be our final goal, right? Yeah, we're in this area. Oh, that's a lot. Right, so... Let's go there, cautiously. I don't think there's any enemies around here, but they're safe than sorry. So I'm gonna map out the rest of this village if we can. There we go. Probably hit the crossroad and see a lot of this. Yeah. Go over to basement. Floor count 1, ruggedness bad, basement present here. Search for supplies there. Why not? Found some good stuff. Excellent. Take some peas. Okay. So, if it's going to be very detailed, this is going to be really cool. Normal match over there. You can just hop over to the next house. That's grand. Floor 1 secure. Cigarettes. I'll take them. Okay. The village shop. Yeah, we might as well check out the village shop, right? Old brick apartment building. Village house. Some more village houses. Take all the food. And the cigarettes. Okay. Data upload underway. Do not interrupt the thing. Cool. We shall not. So everyone's kind of resting up. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. They start doing stuff, right? We endure the long night. Sunlight has once illuminated the land. Soldiers' bodies become active, preparing for a new day. Okay. End speeder actively become the designated vehicle's transport object. Yeah. Right, so they're now back in the old vehicle. Come on back down this way. Yeah, the rear will deliver a new batch of supplies and reinforcements to the logistics supply hub every morning, and will retrieve all wounded personnel as well as vehicles. Oh, look at that, yeah. Need to be sent back for repair or recovery. Due to the unstable battle situation, might not be able to deliver all the materials safely every day. When additional supplies beyond the quota or urgent reinforcements are needed, you can apply by consuming GMI in the supply orders at the top right of the screen. Okay. Okay. Oh, we can make new units there. A new unit can be formed in the replacement squad located in the logistics supply hub. More squad types can be unlocked via the army policy. You're getting diesel. That other squad is coming down here. Make a transport team. Assigned equipment, unassigned, I guess. Confirm that. There's a transport team. Get them to do that. I mean, I'll tell you what, you drive up there. Get these goods into this pickup truck. They can be a logistics team here. And then I want to figure out how to do number of people at the fob. Hey, Mucky is going. Brand, so we got some GMI from that as well. Today's supply delivery. Bunch of ammo, grenades, first aid kits, grand, diesel. Cool. Oh, it is severely damaged. Okay. Let me get them into that. Crew's not. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to disembark the crew again. Let me do that. And we're gonna go here. We're gonna do rear repair. So they'll get that the next day. It's fine. That is fine. Parking spot. Parking spot. Oh, cool. Performing logistics task. Right, I want to make a logistics task. That's the key here. When a logistics team capable of performing transport missions is stationed within a fob, it can transport supplies to the other fob. There we go. It's achieved through external supply. If you need to transport supplies from elsewhere, the general steps are as follows. Select the fob. All right, you're not in the mood to read a long manual thing. You can check Raven and say, oh, for fuck's sake, yes I... With the help of simplified delivery, you can skip tedious procedures and quickly set supply delivery to a designated location. Simply click the icon, adjust the delivery quantity with the mouse wheel, select the target location, and setup is complete. Okay. Okay. The delivery target is within range of another fob. The supplies will automatically be transferred to the other fob. Right. Be built within that. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to establish a logistics link, remove a logistics link, strike camp. I think we already have a logistics link, right? Hold on. Intelligence gathering, barracks repair, casualty and death compensation, outpost establishment, garrison base, leave, wreckage and obstacles. Vehicles can usually receive fuel automatically within a fob. That's, I see that happening, yeah. Run out of fuel during an external, they must be towed back. Cool, like that. No target is selected. Use the fob. Use the commands at the bottom of the screen to set an occupied building as a temporary fob. Okay, we got that. Current fob can store supplies to provide support for units within range after building a barracks. Can replenish personnel for squads within range. Yeah. And then daily supplies. That's what we just did. Collect more materials. Add a mess hall and that. Yeah, okay. Set logistics plans in logistics supply hub to transport various supplies to the newly established. So set logistics plans. Ensure logistics is guarded with a logistics team. Yep. Set collection areas so that logistics teams automatically collect. Yeah, we'll send them out in the collection area again, right? So we want to set collection area. Camp. That's the alarm that we were talking about earlier. Let's collect from here. All right. But they should go off and do that now. And then we're going to go down here. And I guess we're transferring stuff up there. And it was metal that we needed, right? Scrap metal. Current entry already exists. So if I go to scrap metal, we have 16 here. Is that it? Let me see what I just did. Current inventory is 16 down here and 0 in the other place, right? So then if I click on this one, current inventory is 7. Yeah, okay. That's the one. So I want a bunch of that gone up there. Send him a bunch of wood. They're doing their collection. Current inventory and target stock. Actually, no, that's not right. That's not right. I'm doing that wrong. I should be doing this. Setting that to 100, I guess. Sure. And there it is. Yeah, he is now bringing the scrap. Okay, figured it out finally. Enough arson around. Let's get some stuff up here to start building. But you have 301 nails. Okay, you're doing grand on nails. So it's just that metal that's holding us back. So this logistics team from our home base is after bringing up some scrap metal. There we go. So now, finally, I remember my parking spot. We don't need that right now. We need material collection department. You can go there. We need a mess hall. You can go there. Progress. Right, they'll get built. And oh, we don't want to dismantle the facility. I want to mark this. I can't mark it. Okay, it's just telling me what's there. That's fine. To repair that, it needs 3 scrap metal. Is that it? Fhiachs maintenance facility. The mess hall has been completed. Click here to assign. Remove basic staff. Without basic staff, production facilities will not operate. Okay. Wait, what's going on? Wounded soldiers who fall first receive on-site treatment from their teammates. If no teammates are present when they're unconscious, they can treat themselves, and are not unconscious, they can treat themselves. Using the allocated first aid kit can increase the success rate of treatment. Next step is to set up an on-site or move the wounded to evacuation rally point, where a logistics team will transport them back to the frontline first aid station. If no frontline first aid station has been set up, the wounded must be transported to the evacuation hub down in the actual hub. Okay. Okay, so we actually have the objectives here. Cool. I was looking at this. Necessary personnel 12. Current FOB, we have 9 personnel. Now we have 10 personnel. Now we need 11 personnel. After the villagers evacuated, there were not many useful supplies left in the village. Most of what the soldiers retrieved were old furniture. Looking at these old items, you feel a sense of guilt. You understand the villagers have lost their homes. Now these pieces of furniture, which once would have held countless memories, will be dismantled. However, for the greater good of the war, you've no choice but to order the recycling of these materials to provide as much support as possible throughout the front line. Every plank of wood, every piece of metal piece being reinvested in the battlefield's needs. This section displays the current information on the 3 types of human resources. Whether forming a new squad or constructing a facility, the corresponding human resource will be consumed. Okay. The higher military authorities will periodically send reinforcements of various types at the front line. Yep. Over here, the gross military index represents the higher military authorities' evaluation of your troops. More GMI will allow them to allocate more resources to your troops. Good logistics, operations, and combat achievements can earn GMI. You can spend GMI here to request supplies beyond the quota, including some daily necessities. Oh. All right. So what's this here? Combat personnel and logistics personnel. So we have 29 combat personnel, 17 logistics personnel, soldiers, NCOs, and officers. And then, right, so it's 13, 4, 1. Okay. So we have 11 other soldiers at the moment. And the one in brackets is people like gone into the back line and stuff. The intelligence department has discovered a nearby enemy outpost and marked traces of some enemies within. They might be planning an attack or reinforcing their defense either way. It is a threat. It can't be ignored. Note that only a small number of vehicles have arrived in the current war zone for now, but as time goes on, their numbers will continue to grow. See if they show up on the map here. Can I not open the map? What did I do to open the map? It was them, wasn't it? Oh well. Ah. So we have possible enemies there. Are they the close ones? They seem to be the closest ones, right? I kind of want to scout out that. Our boys are doing the collection over there. This will be repaired tomorrow, right? The fuel tank system was completely destroyed, so that's getting repaired. Hopefully soon. I mean, we could send up the mortar. We have the recon team here. I presume I need to set up a fob in the factory as well, and that we're going to have like a bunch of different fobs. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them there. Okay, that's the one I looked at earlier, so there's another one somewhere that I didn't look at. It's a gas station in that town. Oh, there it is. A lot of enemies up there. Okay. Hey Bucket, how are you doing? Okay. Things are happening. New army policy as well. Main objective: advance the front line, expand the collectible area of logistics teams, try to improve the soldiers' quality of life, eradicate all enemy outposts in the current area to ensure its safety. Is it like no? This is like a current day front line. Definitely no similarities to any current events going on in the world. War where you kind of have to handle the logistics and stuff of the background as well. You're not just like saying, oh, let's get a rifle squad and send them up here. Oh, you have to manage everything. You have to manage like their rest, their comfort levels, their food, everything. You have to bring up their ammunition. You get supplies in from command. So like this is your logistics hub at the back. You can go up and take control of factories, as far as I'm aware. So like we just set up this hub here. So this is our FOB. We have a barracks over here. We set up a mess hall in one of the houses. We set up a place just for collecting materials and breaking them down. All buildings within the FOB area provide a place for soldiers to sleep. While it's true that any shelter can do in a pinch, giving soldiers proper beds to improve their living conditions can be a great morale boost. Select a building within the FOB area to open up the building expansion page and issue a command to lay down a comfortable bed for the soldiers. Dude, if this could be really, really cool, depending on how in-depth and stuff it goes. It would be cool to see little pixel soldiers, but that's fine, you know. The more soldiers are assigned to comfortable, the higher the living rating of the FOB, okay. Number of crude floor mats represents the available bed space that can be converted into comfortable beds in the current position. Gotcha. Not enough crude floor mat available for upgrade. Craft a bed. Says I need 3 cloth. So, okay. Let's do furniture dismantling. Current inventory is 48 furniture. Do continuous production. I have 2 people working in there. They're going to go through stuff there now. Get some more resources. So what do we have to do here? Simple hot meal. Requires a ration and wood. Okay. Vegetable soup. Requires vegetables and wood. Start when below 0. No, let's just do 10, right? I think that little bar there is them doing one. Let's just see. Yeah, so they've made a vegetable soup. This is the soldier's first hot meal after escaping alive. But the portion is small, everyone joyfully enjoys the feast as if reborn. Feels like coming back to life again. Sweet, okay, so we did something good. Finally. Army policy. We can get some artillery support. Requires fewer procedures and can provide strikes in a short amount of time. Less affected by weather. Barracks. So-called information is the most powerful weapon in war. To gain greater initiative, we've decided to form a dedicated intelligence team and collaborate with superior intelligence department to form a vision of sniper teams. I want sniper teams. Body collection facility. We're not in combat yet, so we'll be alright, I think, for that. Battlefield first aid. Yeah, the frontline first aid station, we do want that. And we're spending our GMI up here. Small frontline, more content in development. Like even now, like the tech tree there, it's kind of cool. Like we haven't even gone into armament unlock. Unlock new facilities. The following facilities can be added via the expansion menu of the FOB Intelligence Engine and Frontline First Aid Point. Intelligence interpretation, and then we can do surgical instruments, disinfectants, morphine, and such. Cool. Yeah, like it really depends how in depth they're going, you know. Why can't I do that? Now that's maybe it's all locked in the demo, maybe. But like you start out with pickup trucks and stuff, anti-aircraft guns, rocket launchers, mortars, grenade launchers, M72 tanks. We're good there. Oh yeah, there's the operation map up there. This is our map right now. We hold 2 villages, and we're just down the front line here. I guess I should do something about this factory. Possibly available a lot of nails, possibly available many generators, many scrap metal, some wood, a few batteries, and a few machinery. Cool. Like we're collecting some stuff here. I'd like to get rid of that because it's over my inventory. Yeah, so we have now 2 vegetable soup. Then down here we have, a bit of diesel, rations. I guess I could send the rations up there too. We're repairing this that we brought in. Have the other team here, I guess. We could move them out. And that's our logistics team here for now until that's repaired. When that's repaired, we can move out these 2 pickup trucks. Should I set up a fob here? Yeah. Why not? Then we want to set up like a barracks office, which we can do here. I need a generator for that. So what I can do then is get this group, set them as a logistics team. Oh, we now have a generator. Or not. So I would need to bring a generator over here. So what we can do then is ask for a second generator. Maybe? I don't know. Search the current area. No items found. Floor 1 secure, floor 2 secure. Found a basement there as well. Got a lathe. Come over here. All that stuff has been transferred over, it looks like. Cool. I think I'll just have to take time and learn this. Learn the basics of what I'm actually doing. Another lathe. Get that all the time. Yeah, don't we all? Alright, we're gonna pop over here. I'm gonna send this unit up into the next village. See what happens. And then we're gonna go play Battlefield 6. We're gonna do the campaign of Battlefield 6. Because there's a fucking campaign. You can see like they have 545 ammunition, 750 rounds, they have a couple of fire grenades, they have their rations. They've been going through the rations, of course. Find a generator. They did not find a generator. Now, The other thing is, I know why. I need to set up a link. Establish a logistics link. So we set up a link like that. Now we can go in and ask for a generator. Or not. Why won't it let me have a generator? Oh, we're now linked to the home base. Okay. I still don't know why it won't let me have a generator, but alright. Got lamps. I even set them as a logistics group. I'll do it one more time. Give me a second generator. That means I could build a barracks and something here. Oh, it really doesn't want me to have that. You have 108 crude floor mats. Okay. We go here, we have 0 crude floor mats. So then can I say to these guys, hey, I'd like some crude floor mats. Oh, they're not on the list. Cloth then? Let me have a look here. Resource warehouse. Yep, you're doing your thing. It's nighttime, so I guess they've stopped. Because this is saying not enough floor mat available for upgrade. Huh? But it's telling me craft bed is 3 cloth, which I have. Do I? I have 44 cloth. But it says I need crude floor mats. So can I craft? Mess hall is that. Quick repair kit, furniture dismantling, mechanical dismantling. There's no production list there. So if we go here then, we can do the intelligence center and we can do the frontline first aid post. We'll do the frontline first aid post there. And we'll do the intelligence center over here. What don't we have for that? Circuit components. We have 12. So I'm going to say I want 20 to be there. Do you have circuit components? No. Neither do you. Interesting. Right. Well, like I said, let's you're now combat. Supposedly there's nobody in this town. Drive on up there, bud. We basically don't know anything about the houses here. Gonna get out of the vehicle. And we've already moved the front line, which is nice. We could set up another FOB here then, and we'd be within distant distance of those guys. Again, I don't know if that's the right idea. I don't know if the factories like actually do anything. So that's their class as barracks expansions anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. And enemy FOBs, yep. Low living rations, got it. Expand area and expand the collectible area. Try to improve the quality of life or eradicate all that, yeah. So what we can do here then, just while we're doing stuff is... Oh, that's a working truck, isn't it? That could be really good for us. I'm gonna have the boys just do that whole area there. Move on up. Cargo damaged. Due to various uncontrollable factors during transportation, a small portion of the transportation was lost, you feckers. We got bonus for having like a bunch of fobs. Grand. And you know what? Let's just make a fob here. This is now ours. And of course we don't really have any materials on us, do we? No. But that automatically got connected to the hub down there. Great. We want 20 of each. Left our jeep there. That's fine. These boys are out doing their thing now. Where is your truck? Yeah, where's the truck? Alright, we're gonna move this crowd up. Up into here. Got 300 GMI for something. Cool. Some buildings you can find vehicles left behind by residents after they've fled. Unlike the wrecks in the streets, they're usually intact or slightly damaged and can be driven immediately. So we have a recon team here doing nothing. And I have I have a transport team here. That have nothing to do either. Park in spots 3. Make a new unit. Make a rifle squad. I don't know what that is. Relevant function is not unlocked yet, okay. We won't make that squad then. So I had a vehicle set for repair there. But I don't know where that vehicle is now. So I'm confused. you boys. Enter the vehicle. You're gonna go to here. They're away, and then the other boys are doing he's doing the logistics and he's doing the searching, so that'll do. Get them back down here, get into that jeep. You're in here checking out the village that we don't think anyone's in. It looks like they're not. Another truck. EMP anywhere? No. You can get out of the vehicle. Village school. Hop in there for a moment. Set up another fob here, I guess, right? Set up a control area around this so that we have eyes on the entire area. Discovered a basement in the school. What's this all about? Yeah, that's them. Okay, I got that. I'm just looking. That's a no combat thing there, right? So, do they have equipment on board? Artillery team. I mean, we can pop them out here. Weapon operator, team status is fine. The rookie squad. In formation, maximum range 12. No, it's the truck that has the mortar, right? Maximum range 30. Get back in that. Oh, this is real time, yeah, real time. Real time with pause. Put it that way. That's why I kind of want to shoot something. Team status, armament status, unit information, target, unit current crew. Vehicle modification permit we haven't unlocked yet. Oh, attack. Yeah, that would be a thing. Hold a meeting with other members before the operation to discuss if there are any other friendly forces on standby in the current area. They will participate in the meeting. Battle plan will be forgotten in a few days. Dude, we don't have time for battle plans. Fire 4 rounds. I'm just curious. I got one direct hit. See if we can get up there. The rifle squad. With 5. Pickup truck. Fuel tank consumption. I'm trying to see where. Oh, 82mm mortar. It is listed there. This is just a standard pickup truck then with no weapons. So I'm hoping we can just get in here and. I wanna unload the crew, but get in there. Ew. There we go. Cautious. Another group maybe over there, so we could get massacred here. Some good hits, if they're even in there. So yeah, fight going on. I mean, we don't know. One wounded. Effective fire, please. So what? He has blood loss of 0.0 or 0.5. Is that what, 90% health? Okay. Just flattening that building. Is there like an assault button? Not sure what we're doing here. I think the house is gone. Auto unload and auto allow reinforcement. I mean, let's just move in, I guess. Enemy forces spotted. Okay, so that's the battle plan. They're doing it. This is their fob. There's another unit over there somewhere. Securing. There we go. FOB captured. We've taken over one of the enemy FOBs. So this is just a small checkpoint in a larger conflict. The enemy may regroup and counterattack in the coming days, or they might focus on defending your next target. Troops rest for a while first. Cool, so we just got a bunch of stuff. Are they having that meeting now? Oh, logistic intelligence gathering. Found a note with strange symbols and the words "going to a party tonight" on the enemy's corpse. You realize it's a coded order from the enemy. In times of extreme shortage of personnel, supplies, and equipment of information, sufficient intelligence not only lets you track enemy movements, but also apply to higher command for unlocking more types of military equipment. Unlock applications can be made via army policy at the top of the screen. To pay more intelligence to the enemies. What language are they speaking? Gibberish, I would imagine it is. I would say. More than likely, we need to deal with that. And then we can secure this area. Because if our logistics trucks come in, that could be a problem. I would imagine they don't want to have any specific language in it, especially if it's like you're going to be fighting over, you know, villages that look a certain way and so on and so forth. So we've cleaned that up a bit. Not bad. We're recon team south, and then we could move over and hit that. But we have to go to play something else right now. I'm definitely coming back to this. I'm very interested in this. I'll probably play a bit in my own time, learn what the feck I'm actually doing, and then come back and do another stream of it. But this demo is up on Steam as well.